Here we have a problem on ratio. Okay, let's go with the information. If A to B equals to 3 to 4, the value of 2A positive 3B to 3A positive 4B. Okay, here we have the value of the ratio, that is A to B, that is equal to 3 to 4, and we have to find the value of this ratio. Okay, some students may do a careless mistake, a common mistake in this one. So that is from the given information over here. So they may think that this 3 is the value of A and this 4 is the value of B, and they will directly substitute these values. I mean, the 3 for A over here and 4 for B over here in these two ratios and evaluate it. So they may get the correct answer. But so taking 3 as the value for A and 4 as value for B is logically incorrect. So how can I say it's incorrect? Now for that, let me consider an example. Let's say that there is a ratio that is 6 to 8. Okay, now the ratio is not in simplest form. That is, this ratio can yet to be simplified. So how can it be simplified? So for that, we have to get the greatest common divisor for the two terms of the ratio. What is it? So it's 2, because both are even numbers and both 6 and 8 are the greatest common divisor. 2. So what we can do is we can divide both the terms of the ratio by that 2 when I do so. So even after dividing both the terms by 2, so the resulting ratio is still equal to this one. So in a ratio, whenever I multiply both the terms by the same non-zero number or divide both the terms by the same non-zero number, the resulting ratio is still equal to the original ratio. So this resulting ratio is also equal to the original ratio 6 to 8. So now when I simplify the 6 over 2, what do I get? I'm getting 3. When I simplify this 8 over 2, I'm getting 4. So now we are getting a result 6 to 8 equals to 3 to 4. Okay, now can I say that 3 is equal to 6 and this 4 is equal to 8? Definitely everyone will say it's incorrect, because we know that 3 is not equal to 6 and 4 is not equal to 8. So that's the logic. So we cannot say that 3 is a value of A and 4 is a value of B. Okay, now how can we solve this one? So for that, let me consider the stuff over here, that is A to B equals to 3 to 4. Now, what we can do is we can write each ratio as a fraction. If I write this one as a fraction, I'm getting A over B. And if I write this one as a fraction, I'm getting 3 over 4. Okay, now in this equation, let me solve for A. For that, I have to get up the denominator B over here. So let me multiply both sides of this equation by B. So then this B will cancel. I'm getting A equals to 3B over 4. Okay, now I'm going to plug in A equals to 3B over 4 into this one, because here 3B over 4 is a value that is equal to A. Okay, now let me take the stuff over here, that is 2A positive 3B to 3A positive 4B. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in this 3B over 4 for A over here and A over here. Let me continue the next step. So 2 times 3B over 4 positive 3B so here 3 times. So for this A also we can plug in this 3B over 4. Let me do it. 3B over 4 positive 4B. Okay, here 2 goes into 2 1 times, 2 goes into 4 2 times. Then I'm getting 3B over 2 positive 3B. And here I can multiply this 3 and 3B, then I'm getting 9B over 4 positive 4B. Okay, now what I have to do is I have to add the fraction over here, and let's assume this 3B as an integer. And whenever I want to add or subtract a fraction and an integer, what I have to do is I have to multiply the integer part by the denominator of the fraction. Once I'm done with this multiplication, I can take these 2 as a common denominator. Now I'm going to multiply this 3B by 2. When I do so, I'm getting 3B positive. So this 3B times 2 is going to be 6B. Since I multiply this 3B and 2, I can take these 2 as a common denominator over here. Now let me continue. So the same process we can do over here. That is, I have to multiply this 4B by this denominator 4. Then I'm getting 9B positive. 4B times 4 is 16B. Now since I have multiplied this 4B by 4, I can take the 4 as a common denominator over here. Okay, now let me continue the stuff. So when I combine this 3B and 6B, I am getting 9B over 2. So here when I combine this 9B and 16B, I am getting 25B over 4. Okay, now what we can do is we can try to get rid of this denominators 2 and 4. So what's the least common multiple of 2 and 4? That's 4. So now to get up the denominators, we have to multiply both the terms of this ratio by 4. So let me multiply the first term by 4. Then I'm getting 4 times 9B over 2. So then now let me multiply the second term by 4. Then I'm getting 4 times 25B over 4. This 4 will cancel. 2 goes into 2 1 times. 2 goes into 4 2 times. Then I'm getting 18B to 25B. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide both the terms of this ratio by b, because I find b in both the terms of this ratio. Let me divide both the terms by b. This b will cancel, this b will cancel out. Then I'm getting 18 to 25. So like using this given information, that is a to b equals to 3 to 4. So I got the value of this ratio. So the value of this ratio is 18 to 25. We find this 18 to 25 in answer choice D. So the correct answer choice for this question is D.